Well, today's the 9th of September, and I was just in the neighborhood and decided to stop at my aunt's grave. This is my grandmother's sister, who more or less raised me from 3 years of age up. And that was her husband, who I never knew, who died before I was born. I really don't know much about him, no, except for my aunt. Didn't have a lot of nice things to say about him, to be honest with you. But when I'm in the neighborhood, I'll stop by just to see her grave. All my friends growing up knew her as NM, and everybody loved her. She was a wonderful woman. She was an incredible person. Big heart, huge heart. She ended up with lung cancer, and she didn't suffer, man. She went pretty quick. She was diagnosed in November. She passed in April of 2000. She was diagnosed in November of 2002. She died in April of 2003. And the night that she passed was kind of an interesting night. I knew she was going to go that night. She died at home. She was sleeping like in a lazy boy chair, and I knew she was going to go that night, and I kind of prepared her, and I pulled up another chair next to her and went to sleep next to her. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, my dog jumped up in my lap and started licking my face and woke me up. My dog Bug. Sadly, I don't have any videos of Bug. But anyway, Bug woke me up, and I kind of got up and took a look at my aunt. And I watched her take her last breaths. And then I said my goodbyes, told her it was okay to go and all that other stuff. And man, she was a wonderful mother, man. She didn't have kids of her own, but she helped raise me, my sister's oldest. She had an impact on my mother and her 2 brothers. And although she didn't have children of her own, she actually raised up almost 4 generations of people. Three generations of people. So I have another uncle buried here, and actually my grandfather, my maternal grandfather's buried here somewhere, and my Aunt M's brother is buried here in the same cemetery. So her maiden name was Weigel. And there's Sam. And like I said, I didn't know much about him, but got pictures of him at home. That's funny because I am at that age now where he died. Interesting. Look at the age difference. Damn, he was 18 years older than her. Like I said, he didn't talk, she didn't have a lot to say about it. She never talked about her widowed husband in glowing terms. And there's a funny thing I think about is my aunt said different things to me versus the nature between men and women between me and my sister. She said different things to my sister than she did to me. To me it was like, oh, you're a man, you can marry at any age. My aunt was not an encourager of marriage. And then to my sister, she'd be saying, men only want one thing. But, and it's funny, after all these years, my uncle had a bigger impact. I mean, I hate to say it, but when I think about them passing, my uncle, I don't know why. I have no idea why. I love them both dearly. They were both wonderful people, and they functioned as wonderful parents. Her brother was more like a father to me. I didn't have a father, but he was my father, if you know what I mean. He might have been the sperm donor, but he was the influencer and the example and the encouragement. And I am who I am today because of my uncle and my aunt in a different degree, as much as somebody who can function as a mother. So anyway, there's Aunt M. Rest in peace. And we will see you again someday, because I am not far off from that mark at this point in my life. Okay, till next time.